What's up everybody, Ryan Hickey here. Sunday was the perfect example to show the direction of the two New York football teams one's going up, one is going down. So I'm curious your thoughts before we get into it. The Giants, are you buying what Joe Judge is building there in New York? And for the Jets, does Trevor Lawrence honestly change anything for this franchise going forward the next few years or so? Because for me, I'll start with the Giants here first, right? They score a big win over the Seahawks with Colt McCoy, their backup quarterback, starting in Seattle. They've now won 4 games in a row, driver's seat in the NFC East. I'll be honest, with the Giants, especially coming after this win, my tone has truly changed with what Joe Judge is building in New York. You hear a guy when he was hired, right? Little experience coming off the Bill Belichick tree. What do you think of? I think of names like Josh McDaniels, Eric Mangini, Matt Patricia. Total disasters. Total dumpster fires wherever they ended up being head coaches. So I'll be honest, when Joe Judge was hired, hearing the same quality he had similar to McDaniels, Patricia, Mangini, my hopes, my expectations were pretty low. I did not really expect much from Joe Judge with the Giants, but here we are, sitting here after a massive win over the Seahawks, and I'll be honest, I'm buying in. This just seems real, not only for this year, but going forward. It seems like he's building a sustainable winner because the culture that Joe Judge has built is real. It's legitimate. Players are buying in, they're playing hard for him, and now the wins are starting to stack up with each other. And this is very reminiscent to me of what's going on with Miami. Again, Brian Flores, another guy similar to Joe Judge, little experience, come off the Bill Belichick tree. We all had our doubts, me especially. Started off historically bad last year for the Dolphins, and now look at how good their turnaround is. They're in a playoff hunt in year number 2. So I think the same kind of success, the same thing is building in New York with Joe Judge. So that win, to me at least, by the Giants over the Seahawks on Sunday really cements, and not only this year going forward, the Giants can make a run to the playoffs this year, but going forward, he is building a sustainable winner so that the Giants will be in the playoff picture, maybe even the Super Bowl hunt, year after year after year in the next few years. Credit to you, Joe Judge. You were right, and I was wrong. And on the other hand, as for the Jets, they fell to 0-12 after an improbable, literally improbable, loss to the Raiders on Sunday, 31-28. Raiders needing a touchdown with 35 seconds left. All the Jets got to do, don't allow a touchdown, right? Still over half the field to go, and what happens? Derek Carr hits Henry Ruggs for a massive touchdown with just 5 seconds left, and the Jets blow another game in which there's no way you think they could lose. They blow it. They end up losing, move to 0-12 on the season. Now, Jets fans, I know you were celebrating like you won the Super Bowl on Sunday, right? Social media, my social media feed was filled with Jets fans celebrating, happy, joyful that they lost the game, and lost the game in heartbreaking fashion. Let me give you a warning, Jets fans moving forward. So I understand why you're happy, right? It puts you in line to still draft Trevor Lawrence number 1 in the 2021 draft. But let me just say this. Let me just offer this warning to you. Drafting Trevor Lawrence alone is not changing anything for your future, for your fortunes going forward if you're the Jets when it comes to trying to build a sustainable winner. Losing in a statistically improbable game like you did on Sunday, just to me highlights how much work this roster needs. Now look, I understand the coaching staff is not going to be here next year, right? Whole new coaching staff. A lot of the players on this team now won't be here in 2 or 3 years. You hope Trevor Lawrence is really kind of getting into his own and trying to turn this team around. Let me just say this. Losing a game in the fashion that they did on Sunday, again, statistically improbable to blow that game. It's a lot harder to teach players how to win than you think. So that's where my concern comes in. This roster needs a lot of work, a lot of overhaul. Drafting Trevor Lawrence alone doesn't really change much in the immediate future. It's going to take years and years and years of rebuilding, and you hope that eventually they can turn around and get some success. But in the next year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years, Jets fans, don't expect a lot from Trevor Lawrence because this roster, this team still needs a ton of work. And that was perfectly highlighted on Sunday by blowing a game that literally is almost impossible to blow. So Giants fans, be happy, be crazy. You guys are going in the right direction. Jets fans, sure, you're going to get Trevor Lawrence. You stay in the line for the number 1 pick, but there is still so much work that needs to get done. So again, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like the direction that Joe Judge is taking the Giants? Are you believing in Joe Judge that he can mirror what's going on in Miami? And for the Jets, should you be happy that they lost? Is Trevor Lawrence really going to be the answer for this team going forward? Comment below.